Yo, what's up, guys? It's the Anime Daddy. I'm back again for another JJK review. We're doing chapter 200 today. Let's just get into it. Title name, Direct Negotiations. Dialogue heavy chapter, inner monologue heavy chapter. So, either way, we start off with this scene of after the last chapter with Sukuna telling Yuji, I'm the Fallen. And Megami basically like yo, Ichidori, wake up. Because he's like off in like La La Land or whatever, and he's not really like paying attention to what's going on. But either way, we scroll down here and shout out TCB. I know it's already released, but I use TCB always. Itadori basically is like, yo, let me go sit back here. I'm not feeling good. I need to basically get away from Karasu so she can't see what I'm about to do. And then he does this like weird thing where he puts his like arms out, and they're like, the note here says he could be referencing Razor Ramon HG, which I don't really know that. I'm not too in with Japanese like stuff like that. I'm not sure about it, but either way, Itadori's like, the Fallen, that's me, Sukuna, basically. And Megami, you can see right here, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, you're crazy. But then he gets to thinking, he's like, well, is it because did he move because he didn't want her to see this, or he didn't want Angel to see this? And then, you know, he's like, oh, Sukuna. So now we get some more inner monologue where Fushigura's like, to break the prison roam for Gojo, we need Angel. And to get Angel, we need to kill the Fallen. And Angel's enemy is Yuji at this point, basically. But she doesn't know that. Fushigura's like, we ran into a problem. The issue is, will Itadori be able to... ... And then we switch to Itadori's mind. Why did Sukuna keep me through the trouble to keep my mouth closed? Or go through the trouble to keep my mouth closed? And he thinks, like, could Angel destroy him somehow permanently? But we scroll down and we see a flashback of Sukuna saying that he's too much of a wimp, basically, to end himself. I don't want to get, in trouble, but basically, the flashback is pointing to chapter 2, but the belt, the tattoos, and the hair are from a different chapter. So, like, there's inconsistencies. It'll be fixed in the Tankobon, or the volume version. We gotta give Gege some slack, man. We got to. He's been giving us, he's been dropping greatness back to back to back, bro. This Culling Games has been amazing. Ever since about like Hakuri versus Kashimo, I think that's the names. Like it's been peak as fuck. But either way, Yuji basically, he's thinking, he's like, you gonna underestimate me? I've already died once. Like we have enough points. We can handle the shit with Sumiki, Foster, and I don't know why my senpais haven't added rules, Hakuri and Yuta, but once that's done, he will gladly die, he says. Yuji, he's like, once I die, more than half of Sukuna will be gone. It's a cheap price to pay, but it's basically fine for him. I don't want this to happen. I love Yuji. But we switch back to Megami, and he's like, will Yuji be able to sacrifice himself? Which we basically just got to see. And yes, he is okay with that. But we get cut by Angel saying, how odd. It's like there's a bunch of people entering the colony, and they bring out the Kogane, and they see 800 plus people are coming in right now. And then we cut. Flashback to February 2018. And we get Kenjaku basically explaining jujitsu sorcery and cursed energy and all this stuff to world leaders. Like, these guys are, like, I know the US president is there, but besides that, he's basically explaining like how jujitsu sorcerers like work and like how they're only in Japan. But I forgot the dude's name with the white hair and the red thing, but Sukuna's cook. But either way, he's handing out these little glasses, and they're like the same glasses that Maki had to like be able to see cursed spirits and stuff. And Kenjaku hands them out. He's like, yo, you use these, and then let me raise up some curses so that they can see. And then, like, this lady, she's like, is this some AR augmented reality, or is this some VR virtual reality? And the dude that's the US president, he's like, VR makes me dizzy, I can't do this. He takes the glasses off. But then this stoic looking dude, he's sitting here all serious. He's like this is beyond like normal. We already know this. Calm down. And then we get to see this like cool little image. It reminds me of the opening one, like when Namaki's putting her glasses on and you can see nothing and the curses, whatever the fuck. I think it's really cool. But then this dude, his name is Cyrus Vale, the stoic guy. He's like, this is a fucking gold mine. If we miss out on this, we'll be behind the entire world. which I doubt it, but that's just United States shit. So we scroll down, and they say, the curse is basically bear no ill will, sit the fuck down, chill. And this is a really interesting part, because Kenjaku shows these world leaders this video, and it's of curses in jujitsu, and normally you can't like take recordings of cursed spirits and sorcery. Like, you wouldn't be able to pick it up with a regular like phone camera. But Mekamaru like intertwined his technology with his cursed energy, so he was able to see this, and somehow Kenjaku got the recording. How did he get it, first of all? But either way, they get to see all of the Shibuya incident. They got JJK season 2 before us. But this series dude is like, damn, this shit's cool. But we know that it is all of the Shibuya incident because we can see Sukuna, Gojo, Nanami, and Todo. Like, all these guys were key into this stuff. Like, rest in peace, Nanami. That's all I gotta say. But they got to see Sukuna's domain expansion. That means, like, they got to see the destruction that he made. They got to see Gojo taking out all the disaster curses and getting sealed. But either way, these guys are like, yo, this is pretty cool. It looks nice. It's too bad it in IMAX, you know? Like, I feel like the US president, he's sort of like a troll in this universe, but I fuck with him heavy. But the Cyrus, he's like, do you get it yet? Cursed energy is an energy source. We could use this to get rid of our fossil fuels. And he says right here, like, this is the cleanest energy of all of human history. I mean, technically it is. It's energy that comes from humans' bad emotions. So it's really infinite because humans always have bad emotions. But either way, we scroll down, and he says, that white-haired dude, Gojo, could power an entire fucking country himself. Like, we need to do this. And basically, like, they're like, yo, any case, these resources called jujitsu sorcerers, they are something. They are something else. We need to research them immediately. And then Kenjaku intervened. He's like, in November, Tokyo's coming to a standstill. So that's right now in the Culling Games. And they're... You ask the president, what do you think about that? About all these sorcerers being in Tokyo? And he's basically getting at taking these sorcerers from Tokyo, putting them, like, pulling them to in the United States, basically putting them in the United States and researching, putting through tests, or like using them as weapons. And the president, he's sort of against this. He's like, this is against human rights, bro. Like, I'm not about that. We get to see a horrifying proposal. What choices would these global superpowers make? It's interesting because we might get like a international Assassin's Arc type thing in Chainsaw Man, where these sorcerers get pulled out of Japan, put into different parts of the world, and then have to come back to Japan to fight a war or something like that. But right now we're in the Culling Game, so that would be far from the future. But also, one thing I need to mention is that at the top of the chapter, we see something that says military supervision underneath Itadori's head. Now, this has never really happened for Gege or in Jujutsu Kaisen where there's military supervision, but Fukumai Makamoto / Ashura, I'm pretty sure that's just the dude from who made Psycho Pass. I don't know about Ashura. I don't know if that's like a pen name or if that's somebody else, but I tried to research it, but I couldn't find anything. But it's pretty interesting that Gege is using military supervision from somebody who made the world of Psycho Pass, which is super intricate with its politics and has lots of stuff going on. So I'm really hyped to see this because Gege might make an entire like political arc coming up soon. But it's a really hype fucking chapter. Lots of reveals. I mean, the US wants to use Gojo as a battery basically, but let's go down and I'll show this little cover page by Mad's art. Awesome artwork. All the color pages that people make for like TCB scans or that send them in are just amazing every time. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you think's coming next. I'm not sure if we have a break next week. I hope not. But either way, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace.